I read Jerome Powell and other Fed people say just the other day, well, you know what? It turns out the reason we had that inflation after the pandemic is we had a supply chain problem. That was it. It wasn't too much money. It wasn't low interest rates. I mean, I wrote an article about that. You can find it linked in my X bio a year and a half ago, that this inflation would not continue, that it's 100% due to supply chain interruptions that were caused by the pandemic, by reduced oil production in the United States, which was caused by the pandemic. That the war in Ukraine led to greatly diminished exports from Ukraine of grain. Russian oil was basically taken off the market around the world and raised the price of oil. People look around and go, oh, the Federal Reserve, it's got to be independent and all that. Are you kidding? What, do we want the Defense Department to be independent? Do we want the State Department to be independent? No. We want the president to be accountable. And actually, the worst example of socialism we have in this country is our Federal Reserve System. We have got to dramatically circumscribe the power of the Federal Reserve to raise interest rates. When they've lowered rates, when they did that after the financial crash in 2008, 2009, when they did it at the onset of the pandemic in 2020, it saved us. And people go, oh, well, a recession, that's what you need to get rid of inflation. Hey, wait a minute. If you lost a job, if a loved one lost a job, if your business failed because of one of those nice cleansing recessions, you might have a different attitude. Low interest rates, there's no causation between any of those and inflation. It's what the Federal Reserve chairman, who lords over the Fed like he's some kind of money god, they vote with unanimity and lockstep, and basically whatever the Fed chairman tells them to do. If you call that democracy, when these people literally control what everybody pays for their mortgages, their car notes, whether businesses succeed or fail, whether people are hired or fired, all over our $25 trillion economy, if you think that's American, if you think that's a free market system,